Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. I'm filming this on Wednesday the 22nd of March and the town hall clock, which is just at the side of me here, oh that's bright, has just pinged for 3 o'clock and I said, oh goodness me, how did it get to that time? And you might remember a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago actually, I said I'm going to try and do a walk along the prom from pier to pier once a month, and then we can see how the weather changes and Blackpool changes and the seafront changes and everything just looks totally different as the year rolls round. So this is number 2, this is the March edition. And before we set off, don't forget to do that subscribing thing and share this channel with all your friends. So we're still in that time of year when everybody's still doing all the building work and all the tidying up and the sorting out and whatnot, ready for the season to begin. And just literally, as I've been standing here doing this intro, the skip van's turned up to take all the rubbish away at North Pier. Now, when I was talking to the lady that works at the pier, she was telling me that they're doing a refurb, they're refitting these bars and lounges, and I think she said they were opening it all up into one, so that'll be good. And that's all the clobber look going out of the back of it, and all the old fridges and stuff. Goodness me, imagine how much it must cost to get rid of it all, and imagine how much it must cost to replace it. It must be, well, a phenomenal cost. So this is all the stuff going into the skip, ready for the refit to begin. Goodness me! I mean, just even the skip alone will have cost an arm and a leg. I don't know when you last hired a skip, but the last time we had one, which was years ago, we nearly needed gas and air for the skip itself. So the sun's that bit higher in the air. It's that bit higher in the sky. The pier's still closed midweek. They are open weekends until Easter and then reopen on a daily basis when we get into the season. I think the other piers are actually open midweek, but they're more amusement based. And I can't say any other than this is a handy ice cream stop. I've partaken of an ice cream from there, not once or twice. And we're walking into the sun. I never thought when I started doing this, because the sun wasn't out, that when we came back to do this in subsequent months, that the sun would be staring straight into the camera. But never mind, it's beautiful. It's absolutely glorious now. And it's an overcoat warmer down here than it is in the town centre. It really is. So we're going from North Pier to Central Pier in these comparison videos, and I'm just going to pop round this corner because it's getting to that time of year when you're all going to need to know where the loos are when you're coming on your day trips. So literally just here underneath this wall is a bank of public toilets, and I think they're open seasonally. I could be wrong, don't swear to that. If I am wrong, just pop a comment underneath and then we'll know for next time. And in another few short weeks, when Easter arrives and the holidays begin, it'll be all busy and the bars will be full, and Robert's Oyster Bar will be open and they'll be selling their rock and whatnot. We had fish and chips from the beach here, which were actually very nice, sitting on this little wall with the assistance of an odd seagull or two. I've tried peppers as well. I've been in Viva Diner, which was rather scrumptious. I think I might be having to repay another visit to them. Might be having to go and see them again. And did you see the wedding chapel video that we did a few weeks ago, about a month ago probably? So if you're interested what this cockeyed wonky building looks like from inside, you can actually see that on our video. Don't forget, if you're really missing Blackpool, that there's the webcam up there on top of the Viva Vegas show bar, which broadcasts in real time what's happening on the promenade. So if anybody was watching just at the time when I was doing this, you'd have seen me stood talking to myself, looking at the roof of a building. How random does that get? And of course there are hundreds of videos on our YouTube channel that you can watch back to back. There's all kinds of different stuff for you to watch. And back round to the other side of the seafront. Oh, it's lovely that. That is so nice. So nice. Look at that beautiful clean sand. What a lovely day. Apart from that, that looks like it's been washed up in the sea, whatever it is. In fact, looking at it, it looks like a bit of metal off a car or something like that. Very bizarre. Very bizarre, and the festival house is glittering, look, on this side. So you can see that Odyssey is still in position. Interesting to see what they're going to do next with that. I think it's going to be moving slightly, but I'm not sure when. Don't normally stop by these signs, but you'll see them at the side of all the steps to the beaches, all the way along the coastline in the country, because they're a standard beach information one, and everybody just walks straight past them, takes no notice of them whatsoever. And actually that is really important information, and there's the no access chains across here, look. And it's getting round to that time of year where I've got to tell you, and I'll keep telling you that you must be careful and you must take care when you're on that beach, because you're enjoying yourself, you're all switched off, and you've got no idea what the water's doing, and the next thing you know, you're in it up to your waist. And look at this channel here across the front of the steps. This is the problem that you get, you see. You get sandbanks and islands and channels and gullies. So you just need to be careful. That's all I'm saying. Need to be careful in one direction and then enjoy yourself in the other. Oh goodness, I can see people stood up there on the glass. These Odyssey things really do look like something from the Lost Deeps, don't they? Do not stand or climb on the artwork, or you will chop your feet off. Well, I would if I were working on security. I think I'd be going hysterical if I were working on security, but that's another matter. So 22nd of March today, and in another few weeks it'll be packed on here. Packed, and then of course we've got all the events and the air show and all that kind of stuff to come up and look forward to. And earlier today, in this sort of sharp breeze, shall we call it, the waves looked absolutely beautiful. They were all bashing against the front of the promenade and the seawall. Trams are trundling up and down, look. We'll carry on our little walk. The Showtown Blackpool Museum is opening next year in 2024 in the Sands venue, which is that black one there. You just see the crane at the back of Coral Island, and that's for the new multi-storey car park that's being built. This is the lifeboat shop, which is well worth a visit. Oh, they're having a life-saving sale, look, in the RNLI shop. Let's pop in and see what you've got. What have you got on sale? What have you got on sale? Oh, Christmas cards.
Jigsaws.
Oh, that's worth it.
But you have to find your own bits to put in it. So, like the kaleidoscope, so you take the bottom off.
Oh, right, I see. So, like, perhaps not ladybird.
Well, no.
Very good. Oh, that's a nice jigsaw. Is that not a lovely jigsaw? That keeps somebody out of mischief for 10 minutes, wouldn't it?
Hopefully more than 10 minutes.
And loads of really nice stuff in here as well. We've been in here before, and you know that I'm a big fan of the RNLI shop. So call in and see whatever you want. Goodness me, somebody's had the scrubbing brush out and the jiff, have they?
Yeah. So this is the tractor.
This is your super tractor.
Yeah, the tractor that takes the Atlantic 85 to the sea.
And 3 boats. I can see 2.
Yes.
Where's number 3? Has it run off?
It might be at the back. It might be at the back. It was. They have had them out, so you've missed a great photo opportunity.
Oh, missed the other one.
Photos and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But you can come upstairs and you can have a look at some of the history of the lifeboats. Oh, goodness me, I've got to say you look very well on it. 200 years old. 200 years old. And I think I'm right in saying that the Mexico disaster in Lytham was one of the things that kick-started the RNLI. I spy with my little eye something beginning with G. They've managed to put some signs up, look, on the front of the Sea Life Centre for the Gruffalo that's opening soon. I don't know when it is opening, but they look like getting a move on, I should have thought, unless it's all coming along tickety-boo at the back of that blue hoarding, because they reckon they were going to be opening it anytime early year. So that'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting when that opens. And then round here again, we're back into the beautiful sunshine. Do you know, I'm amazed how warm it is on the seafront compared to in the town. What a difference it makes. And in another few weeks, the donkeys will be on the beach down here. There's people enjoying it already, look. There's a guy metal detecting there and a family playing with 2 little kiddies. So the donkeys will be down here. Oh, it's there, the lifeboat. Oh, lifeboat. We'll go and have a look at it, shall we? And then the deck chairs live on this step, this staircase top here, in between the next 2 dune grasses. To be able to hire your deck chair and either sit on the concrete if you don't want to get sand between your toes, or go down onto the beach and have a nice time. It makes you feel like summer's coming, doesn't it? That's gorgeous. It's really lovely. Looks like the mounted police have been out for the day as well. I often see the police horses in Blackpool, and of course they use them when it's football matches and big events and stuff like that. Absolutely beautiful creatures they are. Really lovely. So my journey from pier to pier has brought me down onto the beach. It's the first time I've been on Blackpool Beach for a long time. Definitely since last summer. And the thing that brought me down onto the beach was these guys, because I've found the lifeboat. I found lifeboat number 3, and they're down here and they're doing a training practice for extricating vehicles off the beach. So they've dug the lifeboat Land Rover into the sand, and now they're going to fetch it back out again. They're going to fetch it back out again, so they're doing the training. Because they've got to practice and train until everything that they're doing is second nature, because you can't be standing there all saying, oh look, that man's drowning, but I don't really know how to get him out. What do you think? What should we do? You've got to be able to do it like second nature. So there you go, that's something else that you don't normally see every day of the week, is it? And this is one of the inshore lifeboats. All set, ready and waiting to go. And that brings us to our destination. Back at Central Pier. Back at Central Pier. On an absolutely beautiful March day. Not be long now before Blackpool is back to normal. So I hope you've enjoyed that little walk along the prom. That's number 2, that's our March version. Pier to pier. Before much longer you can see this one's open. Central Pier's open, the bar's open, the amusements are open, the rides are open on Central as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed, make sure that you've signed up for your newsletter and do all that kind of stuff. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye for now.